Hey, Facebook fam. Hey, Facebook fam. Hey, y'all. Hey, it's Shuga Shootin Breeze. It's Shuga Shootin Breeze. I'm back, y'all. I'm up this morning, y'all. I am up. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning, y'all. Good morning. Guess what day it is? It's Monday. It's Monday, August the 10th, 2026. What time is it? 10:58. Doggone it. I'm in there. I'm in the window, y'all. I made it. Between 10 and 11, I said I'm going to come on. It's starting to get a little bit later and later. I'm cutting it close. I'm cutting it real close, y'all. I'm cutting it real close. 10:58. That's close. I think that might be the closest I've got to 11 o'clock. I think it is. But I'm in the window. And I hope you are here to see it. I do. Because if your eyes is wide open, open, then you made it just like I did. You made it to another day. Yeah. That's a blessing. That is a blessing, you know. So I just wanted to make sure that I get to come on and tell everybody. Shuga Shootin Breeze, y'all. 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 Random when it hits me, I run with it. Random when it hits me, I run with it. Yep. Shuga Shootin Breeze. It's official. That's my theme song. I have to get it in there. I have to get it in there. Good morning, y'all. Good morning. It's a beautiful morning. It is. The sun is out. It is out and it is shining on sugar. It's shining. It's shining over here on me. Yeah. Yeah, y'all. How y'all morning going? How you sleep last night? How you sleep? You know, I crawled into bed probably about 2 o'clock. I woke up about 8 o'clock. But I was solid. It was solid. A solid rest. I ain't dream. I ain't do nothing. I don't even know if I snored. I don't know. But I was out. I was out like a light. I slept good and I woke up feeling refreshed. I'm thankful for that. I am. Yeah. So y'all know me. Y'all know me. Y'all know me. Y'all know what I like. I like birthday shout outs, y'all. I like them. I do. I like birthday shout outs. I like to shout folks out. I do. And I got a crew. I got a crew of folks that celebrate their birthday today. It's a crew of them celebrating today. 4, as a matter of fact. 4 folks. No. Sugar. You trying to make it be 4, but it ain't 4, y'all. It's 3. It's 3 people. Maybe next year. Maybe somebody will be able to celebrate with this group today at a later date. But today, correction, I got 3 people that I'm celebrating today. But I'm excited to celebrate them and shout them out for their birthday. Because I know them. I know them. I said I know them personally. I know them personally. Yeah. I'm here to tell you. One is from my hometown, high school classmate. Yep. High school classmate. Yeah. Sugar know folks. You know, we go way back. High school. Anita, girl. Anita, it's your birthday today. It's your birthday. It's your birthday, Nita. It's your birthday. It's her birthday. Oh, Nita, honey. I hope you having a wonderful time on this Monday. Maybe you done shouted it out over the weekend, but you know, for the month, that's what you need to do. At least a month. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. We in the club. We in the 50s. That's where we at. We look good. Yeah, girl. Happy birthday to you. And I got my nephew. My nephew Nadarius. Yeah. My nephew, is his birthday today, too. It's his birthday today. Yeah, he the only boy. I have nieces on my side. On my husband's side, I got nephews. But on my side, I just got one nephew. Yeah, we got one, and then we got girls. He the only nephew on my side. Happy birthday, my nephew. My one and only nephew on my side. Yeah. I got several on my husband's side. I just got one from my mom and daddy's crew. Happy birthday, Nadarius. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. And you know what? You know who else? You know who else's birthday today? You know who else's birthday today? My cousin Red. Oh, yeah, she's Shakidra, but we call her Red. That's what we call her. Yeah. She's celebrating her birthday today, y'all. She's the Leo. This is the Leo crew, y'all. This is still the Leo season. And I told you before, I'm partial to the Leos. I'm not a Leo, I'm a Virgo. But I like the Leos, how they roll out. I like that. They show up. They show out. And yeah, my cousin Red, it's a whole slew of her siblings. A lot of them born this month of August. A lot of them Leos. A lot of them. Yeah, they represent the Leos. My cousin Red. Yeah, happy birthday to you, beautiful. You know, we can't wait. We can't wait to get on the water next month. Can't wait. But right now, I hope you're somewhere enjoying it. I hope you're somewhere loving on yourself and being excited to be loved on. So y'all know Shuga have to have her birthday shout out song that I came up with. Yeah, I like to shout folks out, but I also wanted to create a song, and I created a song to shout out the people that I know. And if you are in these Facebook streets and it's your birthday, say, Shuga, this is my birthday too today. That song is for me too. So if you out here in these Facebook streets, I don't care where you at. If it's your birthday today too, we're doggone it. Shuga got a song for you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. And you wish many, many more. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. And you wish many, many more. One more time. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. And you wish many, many more. And you wish many, many more. And you wish many, many more. Happy birthday, y'all. Happy birthday to the folks born on this August 10th, Monday, 2026 is the year. However many moons ago you were born, happy birthday to you. And I wish you many, many more. I do. Can't take it for granted that you got a chance to see. Come full circle around that sun. Full circle to celebrate again. Yeah, y'all. I love that. I love it. When you can come full circle and see it again. The day that she was born many moons ago. However many moons that was. But to be able to celebrate it, it's a beautiful thing. So, on that note, I got to get over on my dishes, y'all, because y'all know I have to get my cereal. And I went to the grocery store. Restocked. I did. I went and restocked, y'all. I had to. I had ran out cereal, milk, Ever walnuts, Ever grapes. So, yeah. I had to go back and get what I needed. I had to go get it. So I can start my morning off right with my Cheerios. I had to start my money off. I'm gonna get my little Clorox, my 2 teardrops of Clorox. Got to get that in there. Yeah. How y'all doing this morning? Where you seeing Shuga live from? Where you seeing my live from? Where you at in the world? Looking at my live. Stopping by. Where you at? I'm going to see Shuga. Say, hey, Shuga, coming to see me. Where you at? Yeah, I had to get up and go to the grocery store. I went yesterday. I had a few things to get because I'm cooking today. I don't cook on Sundays. I cook on Mondays. Yeah, I cook on Mondays. I don't cook on Sundays. And today, my husband said he wanted some cube steak. Cube steak. And he wanted cabbage. And he wanted it over rice. So I'm making that happen. I'm making it happen. That's what I'm cooking for our dinner. It'll last us about 3 days. And then I'll cook something else. But for today, cook a cube steak, y'all. Yeah. What y'all cooking today? What you got on the menu if you cook on Mondays? If you cook on Mondays, what you cooking? What you cooking, y'all? I ain't got but a few dishes, y'all. I ain't got that many. It's just a few. That's why I like to, use this little bowl to make up my own dishwater. I like to use it because it allows me to not have to fill up the basin. And I get to determine how much water I need to use to wash up my little few dishes. Sun is so bright, y'all. It's bright. It is so bright. I think it's like in the 70s. I have to look and see. But when I went out there earlier, it's the perfect temperature. So I went out there about 9:30. Temperature is very nice. Not too hot, not too cold. Just right. And especially for it to be, August. Early part of August. It's just right. Just right temperature. Just right temperature. I'm like I said, I'm more of a spring, fall type temperature. I don't like for it to be too hot or too cold. So spring and fall, they give me the temperatures that I really enjoy. But I like all seasons, but I prefer spring and fall. I suppose, for the winter time. That's why we have the ability to have to come inside. So we have the gatherings, the family gatherings, the holidays to bring you inside since you're really not out in the cold. So during the time you're inside. But spring and fall, those are my seasons. For one, especially spring with the color and how the green and stuff coming alive. Brand new. It be brand new, y'all, coming alive after it done been sleep for the winter. And to see the budding of everything. The trees would have been bare, you know, leaves done fell off. And then when it comes, spring, get itself established, then the color green just start popping. The colors just start popping. All the colors. Everything coming back alive. Waking up. I like to see that. I like to see the green, how it pops. And it goes from this brand new green, just new, young leaves, and then eventually segue into the more mature green of summer. And then fall. Fall is that grand finale of colors, and it's like an orchestra. It's like an orchestra out there, y'all. The colors during the fall. All layers, you know, the orange and the yellows and the reds. Getting ready to shut it down. Getting ready to rest. We be getting ready to rest, y'all. We be getting ready to rest. So, all the seasons. Let's see, who popped up? There go my cousin. Hey, cuz. Good morning, good morning. It's 11:14 here. I'm up here doing my dishes. So I'm going to wait to see if somebody pop on. In the meantime, just talk about the weather. It's beautiful here. The sun is out. The temperature is perfect. I like it. It's mild, you know, because, you know, it's mild. It's in the 70s, early 80s, but mainly the 70s when you wake up in the mornings. How your morning going? How your morning going? Because that's my cousin Shannon, y'all. That's my cousin Shannon. Stop by to see Sugar. Stop by to see me. Cause look, it's about to be over. It's about to be over, cuz. It's just about to be over. They have served me well. It's just about to be over. I still got them. See, it looked like they look pretty good. My cousin said it's 90 degrees and up there in Texas. Because that's where he at. He in Texas. He says 90 degrees and up there. Woo, Jesus. Cuz, I'm trying to give it up. I'm trying to give them up. You know, they still got a job to do. They still doing their job. What's left over, they still can do something. See that half right there? He still got life. They ain't funky. Clorox, thanks to Clorox, they ain't funky. But they toe up. They toe up. My cousin said, give it up. Give them up. Turn them loose. Start over. You know how that go. You know how that go, cuz. It's like we all have stuff that we can't let go. He said, let them rest now, y'all. And my cousin, he said, let them rest, Sugar. Let them rest. They don't serve. They over here by. They on their last leg, cuz. They on their last leg. And I'm like, just give me one more washing. Just give me one more washing. You got one more washing. And see, look at that. They got one more washing in them. They got one more. Yeah. How your morning going? How you doing? What you got going on this Monday, August the 10th? What you got going on? What you got going on? I'm up here about to get my cereal. I done restocked. I was out of everything. But I'm about to get my cereal. And then I'm gonna sing my song to the sun, because you know I have to sing that. Because the sun is out. He's a little bit of just a little bit in and out, you know, being covered up by a few clouds that float by. But for the most part, he's out. My cousin said he enjoying the morning. He enjoying this morning. That's a good thing. You can enjoy the morning, cuz. That's a good thing. I'm enjoying it too. I really am. And then we had you pop up on this Monday morning. And had you pop up. That's even more. That's even more of a blessing. See you pop up there. I said, "Oh, Shannon." I recognize when I can see the bubble, because sometimes my eyes be a little dim. But when I can see the bubble, sometimes I can see it real good. And I can see who it is that popped up. Sometimes I can't. But today I can see it. Okay, that's the green. That's Shannon with his wife. Yeah. He said he enjoying the morning before you have to go to work. Taking that time. Taking your time, because I feel you. I feel you. Yeah. Go off with a good positive mindset when you head out. Yeah. Good positive mindset. Because this what time is it there? It's 11:19 here. Now I'm about to tear that up. Let me get some scissors. Let me get my series. I can cut it. If not, try to open up the series and just go everywhere. So you up in preparation, getting prepared to head to work. Good deal. Now my cousin, he can sing too. Right about now, he's being inspired. He's being inspired. So he says 10:19 there. Okay. 10:19 there. So he said he's being inspired to sing. He said, you getting on there singing? That's my cousin. So, let me see what I can do with my pipes. Go on, dust them off. You know, break them back in. It's a gift. It's a gift you can use. Break them back in, cuz. Record yourself. See how you sound, and then you can critique yourself. But you know we got these pipes. Both sides. Tatum and Sap. He's the cousin on my Sap side, y'all. He the cousin on my Sap side, my cousin Shannon. He on the Sap side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now I got my purple grapes back. I had to get them back. Y'all. I had to get my purple grapes back. The yellow ones, the orange ones, not orange, but the green ones, they was good. But I had to get the purple ones back. So I like them. I like them better, but just a little variety every once in a while. And yesterday I used 3 cherries. Nah, cherries was good, but you got to work around the pit. And I ain't got time for that. They were good. But yeah, he could sing and he could sing. So he gonna get his. He gonna start conditioning his pipes some more, so that he can find his own voice. And so when he start writing more of his songs, then you're gonna develop your voice from the songs that you write, because that's how I developed mine. I got my walnuts back, y'all. Let's see here. All right, that's enough. Them the halves. Them the halves there. These are the halves. And then a few pieces. But I'm ready for my walnuts. I had the almonds, but I prefer my walnuts. squeeze that little air out. That keep them fresh. And somebody else popped up. Hey, Curtis. Good morning, Curtis. Good morning. Good to see you. Shuga Shootin Breeze. Good to see you. On this Monday morning. I squeeze the air out to create a little vacuum seal to try and hold the freshness in on your nuts if you buy them. And I put them in the refrigerator. I keep them in the refrigerator. That's why I keep mine at. The coolness kind of helps with the freshness as well. Yeah, Curtis up on this morning. Sun shining on your side, Curtis, because it's shining over here on mine. It's shining over here on mine. I'm gonna sing my song for the sun called "Hey Mr. Sun." Song that I penned for it. You know, nice little jingle for the sun. Because we appreciate it. We appreciate the sun when it come out. All right, that's enough milk. I don't need much. Just enough to bathe my cereal in. That's all I wanted to do. That's all I wanted to do. Bathe my cereal in it. Yeah, Curtis on here. Yeah, he's an author, y'all. He's on my bookshelf. He's on my bookshelf. Curtis is. Y'all check out his book. Go to his page, Instagram page. Go to his actual page. Yeah, interact with him. He's on my bookshelf. He certainly is. So, y'all said I was going to sing my song before I ate my cereal, didn't I? Well, I can do that. Hey, Mr. Sun, shining on me. Hey, Mr. Sun, shining on me. Hey, Mr. Sun, shining on me. Up, all right. All right, this morning, hey, Mr. Sun, shining on me, shining on me, shining on me. Yeah, that's for the sun. That's my song for the sun, y'all. Yeah. Gotta appreciate the sun, because look, without the sunlight, we wouldn't be here. We could not exist. Like that big ball of fire in the sky, we could not be here. We could not. So, yeah. Create a little song for the sun. That's what Shuga wanted to do. Because I could do that. Yeah, because I can do that. I sure enough can. So on that note, I'm going on get me a spoonful. And this got my Paris bowl. My Paris mug. Bonjour. Bonjour, Shannon. Bonjour, Curtis. Bonjour. That's my French word, hello. Bonjour, fellas. Je m'appelle Alisa. That's me. If you in France watching, say bonjour, sugar. Bonjour. If you are in France. Paris. Yeah. Oui. Or wherever you are, speak it in your language. Say hello to Shuga in whatever language you speak, whatever country you see me in. Say bonjour. I think in Germany, Guten Tag. Guten Tag, Shuga. What's hello in all languages, wherever you at in the world? Say it in your language. Say hello, Shuga. Hey, Shuga. What you got going on, Curtis? What you got going on? Where you gonna be this week? What you got coming up? I know you got a birthday. I know you got a birthday. You part of the Leo crew. That's good to me, y'all. That's good. Unless it's fresh. They're always fresh. What you got going on, Curtis? Where you headed this week? What activities? What functions you got going on? That's good. It got a little bit of green on that one. Just a little bit. A little bit of green on it. Yeah. That's good to me, y'all. You try it. I know people use raisins, raisin bran, that kind of, but try the real grape. Try the grape. Try the hydrated version. See if you like that. Because I do. And them walnuts is what they hitting. Like I said, they got a little hint of bitter. Just a little, like coffee almost. Like coffee. You say you talked to my mom yesterday, Shannon? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I know y'all was going. I know y'all had some entertaining discussions. I know y'all had some entertaining discussions. Shannon and my mama, she be calling and talking with him, keeping up with him. He said he called and talked to her yesterday. Yeah, I know it was entertaining. I could have been a fly on the wall. Yeah. Because I said comedy. We come from a family of comedians that we could have. Like my mom, she's very witty and sharp and quick with her comeback. Yeah. I know you went into your English voice dialect. I know you went into it. I know you said something. I know you said something to her. Yep. So she get on to you about it. Yeah, my cousin, he can sound like he's from England. Yeah, he can do it. He have us cracking up. That's good to me. My taste bud says slow down so we can taste it. And I'm over here running my mouth and talking and eating. Running my mouth on. There you go. There you go. Go on, get you. I'm gonna get you a taste. But there you go. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's good to me. That's good to me. Yeah. Yeah, I got a new set of businesses to discuss this week. A new set of businesses. Shuga telling their business. I got some more folks, some more businesses. I'm telling their business this week. This Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. I'm starting out with a new person. A new business owner. Entrepreneur. Yeah. I am. I'm telling his business. I'm going to tell his business. I got a new person, y'all. Last week it was two ladies. One that did notary, mobile notary, and one that did jewelry making. This week, I got somebody else. And my friend, Facebook friends. Yeah. Somebody I know. That's good right there. That is very good. That was good to me. On my last scoop, I like to get a grape on now. I like to get a grape on there with that last scoop. A last spoonful. Get a grape on there. And that's it. A little milk. Little caramel milk. But yeah, I'm excited. I got a new business that I'm going to share with you today. And I got something new that's old to share with you today. Last week, I was on a military thing. It's on a military theme last week. Showing all of my stuff that I managed to keep up with. Just for memory's sake. Just for, you know, sentimental values. As well as a way to just show that you was here. You know, at some point we will no longer be here on this side of life. But to be able to have proof that you existed. Because, yeah, that's how we have all these museums we got today. Full of stuff that somebody managed to say, you know what, that's worth something. It's worth keeping. It's worth keeping so that it could be shared with the world years later, long after the person has gone, you know. So my parents, they always say, you don't have to throw away everything, you know. And at this stage in my life, I'm 55 and I'm realizing more and more, yeah, you're right. You don't have to throw away everything. You know, some things you want to keep and preserve just for the sake of establishing that it did exist. It was real, you know. And then the history of individuals. How do you know they lived? Well, for those that cared enough to preserve what they had, it winds up in a museum. It winds up in a space that is familiar to them, where they lived, where they grew up. A piece of somebody's, a piece of something. And the way, we've been able to preserve a lot of history is through photography. Through photography, we've been able to preserve a lot of history, and not just photographing in the digital world that we are, which is a blessing to have, but at the same rate, being able to have something tangible as well to show. Digital, in the tangible hard copy in photography, and that is the subject of the business that I am going to be discussing today. I'm telling his business today, y'all. His name is Sean Hampton. Yeah, Sean Hampton. He is a photographer. He has his own photography business. He's out of Virginia, but I'm sure for whatever it is that he would need to be able to provide services to you, I'm sure he's able to schedule and get things worked out for you. But he is a photographer. He's traveled to different countries and different places, being prior military. He's been able to see some things, go some places, and that's one of the things that I think I enjoy most about his photographs on his Facebook page. He's on other platforms as well, but on his Facebook page, he certainly allows you to see with his camera what he's able to see as he travels here and there. He and his wife, they travel and they go and they secure it with a photograph. Yeah. And if you get a chance to go over to his page, Sean Hampton, you'll see his work. He's adamant about history as well. Preserving history, being able to show things that happened way back centuries. Because for humanity's sake, it's good for us to know our history. It's good to know where we've been to kind of help us see where we're going. It's important. And so he is a photographer. He has a sharp eye, but he focuses a lot on stuff of yesterday, being able to see things and visit those areas and places that he holds dear in his heart, that he wants to be able to say he was there and showing proof of it. So yes, he has a photography business, Sean Hampton Photography. And you can reach him on his Facebook page as well as on his Instagram page. I think I looked over there because I'm not really active on my Instagram page as much. I'll link stuff from a Facebook page, but I'm not as active on my Instagram page, posting. But you can see his work there. You can see a lot of his work. You certainly can, and you can access him. He's in business. He is legit. He's a photographer. Go look at his work, and if you have need of it, reach out to him. You can reach out to him on both his platforms. Yes, Sean Hampton Photography. One of my classmates. Hey, I'm saying we from Bainbridge. Bainbridge, we got some jewels. We got jewels up in Bainbridge that have lived there, grown up, raised by some of the most wonderful people, most grounded people, God-fearing people, respectful, and teaching you to respect others. From my high school, Bainbridge, Georgia. Yeah. Classmate. So go check out his work, y'all. Look at his page. Just you get to go down. You get to go down history with his page. Where he's been, what he's captured. The idea of it was real because he saw it with his own eyes. Nothing that somebody told him. And photographed it. He was able to see it. So, Sean, Shuga telling your business, Sean. Shuga telling your business, Sean. Go check out Sean. Call him. Get up with him if you need access to his work as a photographer. If you need to hire him, he is a work for hire. He is able to be hired to shoot you in whatever setting you need him to. He can do that. So yeah. And to segue on into that, because you know, like, I like photographs. I like to take pictures. That was my daddy. My daddy, he'll get in your picture, your mama picture, your daddy picture, your cousin picture. He'll get in anybody's picture because he loved taking pictures. And I got it, honestly. You know, I got it from him. My mama wasn't big on taking pictures. She just wasn't. You know, it's later in years that I noticed that she would take more pictures now. But my daddy, he gonna jump in a picture. He was gonna do that. And so I got it honestly from him. I like to take pictures. You know, I like to take selfies. I like to take pictures of nature. I like to take pictures, you know, of what stirs me, but especially nature. I really like that. And then family, just securing the fact that, yeah, it's real. It happened. That's what it does. The date stuff, put a date and time on it. That's what allows you to do, to preserve what is happening today for tomorrow, as those did that now we have access to in the museums and in the places that we can go and look at stuff that did exist at one time and another, pertaining to a particular person or situation that occurred in history. You got access to it because somebody took the time to preserve it. So pictures is one of mine as well. And we got photo albums. I got photo albums, y'all. Big ones, small ones. I got pictures way back. I got pictures of people in this little book right here. From high school. From grade school. I got them right here. People that I knew and grew up with. I gotta find my teeth, y'all. Hold on, let me get milk. Let me get this out of my teeth, because it's gonna bother me. But I got people that I went to high school with, and people that I went to elementary school with, including myself. Pictures of me as a kid. And let me just show you. Let me just show you. It'll jog some of the remembrance if I show you. That's Sugar right there. You know. That's me right there. With a little powder puff, hair puffs, my little twist. That's me. And my mama, she made that outfit because she was a seamstress. So she made our little sailor suits. She could sew. My mama could. Yeah, she made a lot of our clothes. That's me right there, y'all. I don't know what grade that was. That might have been about maybe 3rd grade, 4th grade. Yeah. Little sailor outfit. She made it for all of us, man. My brothers, my 2 brothers at the time. And I think my sister, I'm 7 years older than my sister, so yeah. She was a baby, but she had all of us in the sailor outfits. And she would have that sewing machine singing. Mama had that sewing machine singing. That's me right there too. Yep. Had my hair in braids. She could do hair too. You know, it was just a life skill. It wasn't something that you even, you know, used so much to try and make any money off of. It was just a life skill. You learn how to do your hair because you need to learn how you do your hair. And then if you just didn't have it and somebody in the family did it. But my mom, yeah, she could do some hair. And she did me and my sister's hair, my brother's hair when they had the big afros, because we had afros when we was as kids in the 70s. They had the big afros standing up there. And they Easter suits. She had dressed them up in suits and had the afro picked out. But yeah, she had braided my hair on this one with the beads in it, y'all. Had the beads in it. That's Sugar. Yeah. SB. They would say looking like my daddy on this one. You know, I look like my daddy, and I still do, but my face is starting to round out, so I'm starting to see my mama more. But my daddy, I look like my daddy a long time. It's like, look at you, looking like your daddy. Yep. And my Aunt Bessie, she was like, you looking just like your daddy. My Aunt Bessie would say, yep, that's Sugar right there. That's Sugar. That's me, y'all. I'm going to tell you, that was my favorite hairstyle right there. With the princess look and the bows made out of yarn, the ribbon out of yarn, and then the two on the side, and I had my little bang. That was one of my favorite hairstyles as a kid. Yeah. Y'all can still see me. Y'all can still see me, right? Yep. That was me. What else? Let me see what else I got. Let's see what else I got. Yep. That's me right there. That's me right there. That's Sugar right there, y'all. Yeah, I can't recall what grade this was. This might have been second grade. It might have been second grade. I think this one might have been maybe fourth grade. That one might have been fourth grade. Yeah. Let me see what else. Let me see what else. That was from when I walked across that stage, y'all. Got that diploma. High school. And y'all know I still got my my graduation cap and gown. My mama, she pulled it out. I still got my graduation cap and gown. My mama pulled it out when we went to this last year for the mega reunion that we have in Bainbridge, Georgia. My mama went back there in her closet and pulled out my cap and gown from 1989. And this was in 2025 last year. You talking about 35, 36 years later. She's like, yep, I kept every last one of y'all's and gave it to you. Now take it home with you. That's what she said. Now take it home. It's yours. But the idea that she, cared enough to keep it and to have it as a memory to reflect on. The fact that she cared enough. And I guess for me, it's the same thing, with my kids. I cared enough to keep a lot of their stuff just so they can have it years later to reflect on. Because it's part of the history of who you were, what you did, what you accomplished, why you lived, And at some point, yeah, it will disintegrate. It'll become a part of the land piles. Hopefully, for how long? Maybe much years and years later after. But the idea that someone kept up with it, said it meant something to them. So I like keeping up with stuff, and I got lots of high school graduation pictures that, this is the graduation for class of 89. Class of 89, yep. I got the pictures of different ones throughout this book. The class of 89, Bainbridge High School. Different ones. I sure do. Yep. Class of 8. If you recognize yourself, say, Sugar, how you got me up in there? You got me up in there, Sugar. Yeah. The ones that you exchange your pictures with, you got enough to exchange with classmates. Yep. Just like that. Up in Sugar's little photo album. This was the book. All the way back to 89. This little book has carried all the pictures that I was able to collect during that time. And this young lady right here, this is from elementary school. Yep. One of my little friends from elementary school. Her name was Jennifer. Jennifer, I still got it. I still got your picture from elementary school, Jennifer. I do. I sure enough do. Going through this little photo album. Yeah. Senior portraits. These are our senior pictures from different ones. Up in here. And that's Tasha. Alice Howard, yeah. Sonia and Eric. Got pictures of you all up in here. You know, that's another thing too. People, you know, it was just something about you didn't throw away a picture. You know, a picture of someone, especially, you know, you don't just can't discard pictures. Just can't. I mean, now we're in digital world where we can take unlimited amounts depending on how many you can store in your phone. We can take unlimited amounts, and so you go through and you pick out the ones that you like, and you know, erase, put the other ones and send it to the trash, and then get rid of it. But you know, you didn't throw away a picture, tangible. We, you know, for one, you know, what it costs to purchase the little cameras, you know, little Kodak cameras that you can buy, disposable ones, and then go have them developed. And I still do go and take some of my pictures today and develop them out of my digital, because we're in digital world, but I still make it a habit of going and having them printed out, because we got thousands upon thousands upon thousands of pictures on our devices, and of course we might back them up on our computers and stuff, but how many actually make it out of digital world into the physical world? How many do? How many make it out of the digital world into the physical world? How many pictures actually make it out of the digital world to the physical world? So, just as a rule of thumb, I would say start taking pictures. If you don't do it, taking some of your pictures in digital world and get them developed. Bring them into the physical world and create photo albums, because somewhere along the line that might be the only thing that you have left to show proof of the picture that you took in digital world, if you're not able to access it at some point later on in life, or God forbid we lose, you know, access to it, because that's the one thing that people have lost access to, you know, got damaged or whatever the case may be. And it goes both ways. People lost stuff in fires and stuff. So digital world backups even the physical world. But also you can back up digital world with the physical world. So get a couple of your pictures. Go on down and get them printed out. Start your photo album for your grandkids, great grandkids. Start a photo album for yourself if you don't have one. You know, it's a favorite pastime of being able to create a photo album that you can flip through. Yeah, we can flip through our digital pictures, but one that you can flip through tangibly. You know, it's nostalgic, especially being able to see this little chunky book, photo book. And it's like, oh man, because it's like, oh man, the physical photo album, and to go through it and see, even with the wear and tear on it, but it's still, after 37 years, these pictures still look good. They still look good, y'all. They do. They still look good, because I maintained it, cared enough to keep up with it. I sure enough did. I sure enough did. So that's my something old for the day. And I'm going to be able to share it possibly with others just so that they can see it if they want to see it. I've taken pictures of as many of the pictures that I have and uploaded it on our mega reunion page, Bainbridge High School mega reunion page for those. So, sometimes people lose stuff. They lose their physical property and don't have access to it. And then, it'd be nice to have it, just for nostalgia's sake, to be able to yeah, that was a great time in my life. And it was able to be captured. And then you got proof of it. So, yeah. Something old. My photo album. And I made them on my children's, for them when they were babies, up to about 2 years old. And then just put pictures in it, just so that they can have that. Everybody is taking pictures of their babies with the cameras. Print them out. And give it to them. Print them out. So y'all know I got to get on my other subject matter. My pennies, y'all. I got to get on my pennies. Y'all know I like to talk about my pennies. I do. I like to share my pennies with everybody simply because they are no longer being printed. Officially, they are no longer a part of the currency. We can still spend what's still available, but they are no longer a part of our currency being printed. So I like to go by the date, the year on it, and if I got a penny to represent the year you were born, then say, hey, Sugar, that's me. You got a penny to represent the year I was born, Sugar. Yeah, I do. If I call you out, say, yeah, that's me, Sugar, you got me. Because the ones born after November 2025, they won't have a penny to represent them. Penny's been in existence since 232 years. So, that's it. That's a wrap. They ain't printing no more. What's here today is what's here. You can still spend it, but at some point in time, be less and less and less in circulation. So, on that note, let me see if I got a penny of the year that you was born. Okay, this is year 2000, the year 2000. I got a penny that represent the year you were born. Is that you? You be 26 years old. Oh, I got another visitor. Hey, Patricia. Hey. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How you doing? I see the bubble pop up. Okay, this is Patricia stopping by to see Sugar. Hey. How is your morning going, Patricia? How your morning going? How is it? How is it? It is Monday. It's Monday, girl. It's Monday. And we are up. We are up and at 'em. I'm going over my pennies right about now. It's like I'm down to the pennies, something old. I like to talk about my pennies. She said, hey, sweetheart. Hey, Patricia. Yeah. I always like to see somebody pop up. I'm just on here shooting the breeze. See who's going to stop by Sugar's Facebook porch and say, hey, Sugar, sit a spell if you can. If not, I just appreciate you coming on and saying, hey, how you doing? How your day going? So, yeah, the one born in 2000, I got a penny that represents you. They 26 years old to this year. I got a penny to represent you. They ain't print them no more, Patricia. They ain't print the pennies no more. They went out of print November 25th, so they said it costs too much to make them, so we ain't got no more pennies being printed up. What's out here is what's out here, and that's it. So I like my pennies. I like them. You know, as a kid, we was able to spend a penny. If that was the least you had, you can go buy a piece of candy, and you can buy 2 cookies for a penny. Today, they ain't got much you can spend on a penny today. Not much. So this is 2007. So you need to roll up your pennies. Roll up your pennies, girl. Go through them and see what you got. Because like I say, they ain't making no more. November 2025 was the last month and year that they made the last set of pennies that rolled off. After that, only what's in existence now. So see what you got. Go through them and see what you got. You never know. They might become even more valuable because they no longer are in print. They're not making them anymore. So eventually they will go out of circulation as those who spending them. But yeah, see what you got. You might have you some treasures up in there. Just might. So this is 2007. 2007. Where the 2007 babies at? Sure, you got a penny to represent you. As a matter of fact, I got 7 pennies that represent the year they were born, 2007. They 19 years old. You're 19 years old in 2026. I got a penny to represent you, 2007. It's a pretty good looking little penny too. It's a pretty good looking penny. He's shiny. He ain't did much work. He ain't been too many places. He's shiny, shiny. But he is 19 years old. This penny represents 19 years. It was printed out. It was made. It doesn't have a letter underneath the year, so that's safe to say it was printed in Philadelphia. That's what they say. That's what they say. It was printed in Philadelphia if it doesn't have a year on it. The oldest penny, I'm going to tell you, the oldest penny that I pulled out so far was 1937. 1937. 2 pennies that I pulled out from the penny stashes that I got. The oldest one I got, 1937. So that make that penny 89 years old. That penny would be 89. It was born, it was created in 1937. Yeah. It would be 89. Both of those pennies created in 1937 will be 89 years old. Let me make sure I do my math right, y'all. 37, 47, 57, 67, 77, 87, 97, 2007, 2017. Yeah. 89-year-old penny. I'm trying to see how old of a penny I got in all of my penny collections. I'm trying to see what's the oldest penny that I have in my collection. That's what I'm looking for. But right now, it's sitting at 1937 is the oldest penny that I have. And then I have a 1949 penny. And then a 1940 penny. Yeah. Time do fly, don't it, Patricia? It does. It really does fly. You blink and the year is gone. Ain't it? You blink and the year is gone. So we right about now, we trying to truly take time to smell the roses. Take time, slow it down a little bit, you know, because we don't want to rush to the end. We want to try and slow it down because time is moving and it don't wait on no one. No one at all. And so I say, let me take a moment to enjoy life as best as I can. And then coming on this live, I get to shoot the breeze with folks. It's just like just stopping by to visit somebody. Just in virtual world. You know, we stop by to visit people in physical world. But this platform is set up for people to stop by and visit Shuga in virtual world. You know, stop by and see me. I'll be on here between 10 and 11 every day that the Lord grants me. I'm on here. Eating my cereal, washing my dishes, singing, and shooting the breeze with y'all. And I love it. So, let me see what else. I'm going to tell y'all where I met Patricia. I met her at New Black Wall Street. Like I said, I don't meet a stranger at all. She came in the door, and the gentleman that was there as the greeter, as a host, he knew her, and we was just standing there talking and just engaging in the conversation. That was at the New Black Wall Street there in Stone Mountain. And just beautiful spirit. Yeah. Beautiful spirit. Patricia, just beautiful. Yeah. Beautiful spirit. I don't meet a stranger. I don't. And we got talking, and it was great. It was great. And it's like, well, what's your Facebook page? See, we gonna be friends. We gonna be friends. What's your Facebook page? And just like that. Yep. And I think I've seen you twice since then while we was at the New Black Wall Street. But yeah, just meeting people. It's a beautiful thing where you can meet good people and interact just genuinely. Genuinely good people. You feel the spirit that, you know, who they are and the personality that's showing up on the outside. And yep. I love that. I love that. I love meeting people. I do. Wherever I go, I'm going to meet somebody. I'm going to interact with somebody. So then we got 1994. 1994. Whose year is that? Who was born in 1994? 1994. How old does that make you? You born in 1994 and this is 2026. Do the math. Put it in the comment section. Is that the year you was born? Should have got a penny to represent you. Pretty good looking penny too for 1994, I must say. Pretty good looking penny. Yeah, it done been here. It done been here, but it ain't got a whole lot of wear and tear. Yeah. And that makes 3 pennies that I got for 94. 3 representing that year. All right, let's see what else. Let's see who else I got. Let's see who else I got. This is 1998 now. Of course, this, who know? This is what we used to use back in the day. And all right, Patricia, we used the magnifying glass. Today we got our readers and stuff, but the magnifying glass, this was our way to look at stuff up close. Is it up close? Yeah, so I had to pull it out. I had to pull it out for these pennies, girl. I had to pull it out because ain't no way my eyes can. No, I don't have that type of vision no more. 1998. 1998. That's 7 pennies. No, 6 pennies that I got for 90. No, that's 7. Now he pretty old. He looked older than the last penny that I had. Yeah, this old school, ain't it? Patricia said it's old school. Yeah, this is what we had. They used. You remember when they used to come in the Cracker Jack box? We had the Cracker Jacks, if you remember them, and they had the little prizes and the gifts in the Cracker Jack box. And every once in a while, you pull out a little small magnifying glass out of the Cracker Jack box. Then they had a little etch and sketch inside the Cracker Jack box too. You remember that? So yeah, I had to go on back and get this little magnifying glass so that I could look at this fine faded out print on these pennies. So this, like I say, 1998. Yeah. Who year is that? Who was born in 1998? Should got a penny to represent you. Got a penny to represent you. I do. 1998. So how your day going, Patricia? How you doing? How's it going? How this Monday doing? What you got? What you know good this Monday? This August 10th day. What you know good? I'm just on here doing my live until later on today. I got a couple of things I got to do. I got to run out and grab a few things and then come back. And then after that, I'll be here because I got to cook later on. She said, yeah, them Cracker Jacks, but they had real prizes. As Patricia said, yeah, they did. They had some real prizes in there. You was excited. You was more excited about the prize inside than the Cracker Jacks. Popcorn. We were more excited about the prizes inside, because them prizes was everything for us as a kid. And as a grown folks, I mean, even as they continue to make them up to a certain point, you know, even that grown folks, they would get a hold of a Cracker Jack box looking for the prize inside. Yeah. So you say busy. Just say busy for the first day of school. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. That first day of school. I take my hat off. That, you know, it ain't no joke. So are you going back to school, or are you teaching, or what is it? Either way, I take my hat off. Whether you're going back to school, or you're a teacher or educator in the school system. Yeah. It is a labor of love. Even though you may get paid for it as an educator, that's a labor of love. You definitely need to be passionate about it if that's what you're doing. But if you're going back to school, that's some discipline in and of itself. That's some discipline. Let's see what we got here. 2001. This is 2001. That penny is 25 years old, y'all. 2001. So she said, yeah. She said, Jesus wept. Ain't no joke. Patricia said, ain't no joke. It ain't. It's not. It is not. So if you got the discipline and the wherewithal, and then for educators, if they have the passion to as a calling, because that's a calling as an educator. You know, you want them that have felt like this is what I've been wanting to do about all my life. Every once in a while you find those that are able to transition into education and find that it is truly something that they truly enjoy doing. But for them that decided early on that they knew they wanted to be an educator, yeah, that's who you want, because they really do have a heart, and that's their gift, and they're passionate about it and drawn to wanting to do it. Yeah. So what I say, 2001. Did I just take this out? 2001. Yeah, 25. Yeah, set that over there. So Sugar got 9 pennies to represent you. 9 pennies to represent those born in 2001. All right, let's see what else I got. All right, this is 2002. Is that you? Born in 2002? Well, I got 1 penny. 1 penny to represent the babies born in 2002. Yeah, that's the first one, y'all. That's the first penny that I got for the folks born in 2002. That makes you 24 years old. Yeah. I remember when I was 24. I remember when I was 24. You remember you were 24, Patricia? I remember when I was 24. I was still in the, let me see, 18, 19, 20, 21. Yeah. 22, 23, 24. I think I had just moved back to Georgia. Living in New Jersey. I had just moved back to Georgia. The end of, well, I'll take that back. 6 months into 19. Let me see. Yes, I was still in New Jersey, getting ready to move back to Georgia, and I had just come out of cosmetology school. I went to cosmetology school up there, but I came out and I wanted to do nails first, because I know how to do. I grew up doing my own hair and doing, learning how to do hair. I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed doing my own hair growing up once I learned how. But when I went to school for cosmetology, you had the master cosmetology where you learn how to do nails, skin, and hair. So when I came out, I went into the nails first. and I was doing nails. And then when I moved back to Georgia, then I got reestablished. Went to school for nursing and decided, okay, I think I like the beauty industry better. So that's where I settled for the last 20, from 1999, 2000 to 2021 in my salon. I had a partnership, and then I own my own booth in my salon as Star Styles. I stood behind the chair and enjoyed doing people's hair. I did. But yep, 1994. If that's you, I got 3 pennies to represent. 3 pennies to represent the year you were born. 1994. Let's see what else I got. Okay, I got the year 2006. Who is that? You 20. 2006 babies are 20 years old right about now. You 20. Where you at? Where you at 2006? I got 6 pennies represent the year you were born. 2006. Look at that. Yeah. And I got a couple of Canadian pennies. You remember the Canadian pennies too. We used to pick them up. Because a few Canadian pennies made it here in the U.S. or U.S. soil. They find their way all the way here to Georgia. Here in Georgia, from Canada to Georgia. A couple of Canadian pennies. Yeah, I got a couple of them too. I don't know if they pennies is going out of circulation, out of print. But yeah, I got a couple of them pennies too. Okay, so now this penny was made in 1989. Hold up. Yeah, 1989. 1989. That's the year I graduated high school. How does that make that penny? 1989. That's something. It has the letter D on it. So the letter beneath the date, the year, means where it was printed at. Whether it's Denver, I think it's San Francisco, in Colorado, Philadelphia. So this would be Denver, where it was printed. 1989. How about that? This penny is 37 years old. 37-year-old penny. 37 years old. Let's see. Let me do 2 more, y'all. I'm gonna do 2 more because I get lost. I get lost in the sauce looking at these pennies. I can do that because it just, you know, the idea that something, you know, is as old as it is and still holding up off of the metal that they use. You know, before 82, it was made out of copper. After 82, it's made out of zinc to cut down on the cost of manufacturing. But before 82, copper pennies. So this is the year 2000. This is the year 2000. Yeah, sharp little penny. Year 2000. Where you at, 2000 babies? Where the 2000 babies at? I got 11 pennies. 11 pennies that represent you. That's the year you were born. There's a penny to represent you. Okay, let's see. Okay, 1996. 96, where you at? 96. 96, where you at? I got 7 pennies that represent the year you were born, 1996, if that's your year. And this penny was made in Denver. It has the letter D underneath the date, the year. It look a little rough, y'all. It done been through the ringer. Yeah, look a little rough. So let's see what this one is. This one look a little rough too. I almost can't make it out. Okay, that's 2,000. But yeah, it done been through something. It done been into something. Yeah, it look rough. It look rough. It done been in the elements, so it done been in a mixture, mixed up with something. But it looks rough. Year 2000. That's 12 pennies that I have that represent you. If that's the year you're born, you're 26 years old today. Well, this year. Or you'll turn 26 in 2026. But yeah, y'all. Y'all been on here since 10:58. I jumped on just in the nick of time because I come on between 10 and 11. I give myself that, that space, that leeway, so I'm just not having to be on the money, right on it, sharp. 10 and 11 I come on, and I'm on here talking and interacting and shooting the breeze with whoever decided to show up and see me, and it's always good to see folks on my live that I know, and then whoever show up that I don't know, I'm gonna interact with you. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm here for, to do that. And I enjoy it. I thoroughly enjoy it, and I hope you enjoy it too. I do. I hope you enjoy it. I hope it make you leave. I hope you leave Shuga's live feeling better than when you came. I certainly do. Yeah. And if you feel inclined to shoot me some stars, you're able to purchase stars, for my content. I appreciate that too. 1 star equals a penny. I like pennies. I don't throw away pennies or turn down pennies. I appreciate however form you shoot them at me. Tangible, physical, or by the stars. You can send me some stars. I would appreciate every penny you send. Yeah. So, thank everybody for showing up on my live today. I'm going to run. I'll be back in these streets just to download, because they only allow the live to stay up for 30 days. And after that, they give you the option to download it. And then I put it up on my YouTube channel. So, I have a YouTube channel, Alisa, Shuga Shootin' the Breeze, Lewis. And so you can go back and see the live. Also hear you being shouted out in the live. I think that's a great thing, who I'm interacting with, in the words that you speak to me down in the comment sections, and engaging in that way. Yeah. And encourage others to do the same. To go live if you want to let folks know, yeah, I'm a real person who own this account. I'm a real person because I'm live. If somebody else show up on Sugar's account, because y'all know what I look like. So if somebody go live on my account, it ain't me. So for that reason, I'm going to go live and interact with folks. I can put pictures up and videos and stuff like that, but I'm going to go live. And so was encouraged that shooting the breeze is something that can benefit folks and others, to have someone just to be able to say, hey, how you doing? What you got going on? So if you care to go to my YouTube channel, where I'll be uploading this live once it is finished, run on over there and subscribe, like, and share it too. It's like, yeah, Sugar was shooting the breeze to me on Facebook, and now I'm on YouTube. She was talking to me. Patricia, Curtis, Shannon, and whoever stopped by that I didn't get to interact with, I certainly appreciate you. So on that note, I'm going to sing my Shuga Shootin' the Breeze song. Shuga Shootin' the Breeze, y'all. 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 Random when it hits me, I run with it. Hey, random when it hits me, I run with it. That's my theme song, y'all. And yes, ma'am, Patricia, I will certainly tag you. I will tag you when I'm coming on. And if you can join me, I would love to see you. I certainly would, because it was a pleasure being able to talk to you, especially somebody who know what I know. who can relate to what I'm talking about. Yes. So you enjoy the rest of your evening, your afternoon, because it's 12:27. And I look forward to seeing you tomorrow on my live. I also do an evening, but I pre-recorded, just a reflection of the day. Between 10 and 11 tonight, I'll do a reflection and wind up the day. But I'll see you tomorrow. I'll tag in. All right? Love y'all. Mwah.